Every day we sit at our computers or work our 9 to 5 jobs or go to the gym or just do what we do. But do you ever just go outside and realize that the sunset looks beautiful? Do you ever know how art is connected to being human in a biological and sentimental way? Do you know how just appreciating the full moon's elegant light makes you feel? And my final question, do you want to be able to enjoy the art that life has to offer and what it can do to you? My name is Gabriel and I welcome you to my TED Talk. I want to talk about art in my own perspective. Well, the definition of art is a hard one to pin down. The definition given by Oxford goes as follows: the use of imagination to express ideas or feelings, particularly in painting, drawing, or sculpture. And the root in the Latin word is ars, which translates to art or skill. Now, this is an interesting way to describe art. Express ideas and feelings, huh? I'll expand upon this definition and add things we all consider to be art, such as music, theater, or even speaking. But here's my question to you all. Are sports art? When you watch the Olympics or watch your favorite team play football, doesn't it instill a fiery sense of pride when you win or sadness when you lose? Doesn't a strong tackle feel the sense of strength or a great strategy the one of wit? If the audience may please raise your hands at home if you believe that sports is art. Why am I going on with this? People will think differently. For example, if I ask who thinks sports is an art, there would be a lot of difference. And ironically, that is what art is. It's all about interpretation. If someone taped a banana on a wall with duct tape, there's people who will say, this is trash. And others who will defend that it's art to their graves. And that is what art is all about. It's about how we process and view the world and what makes us all different, which I think is beautiful. Well, I addressed the first part of the title. It's time to address the second. Art is hardwired into our brains. Ever since we are young, before we even communicate with words, we act and communicate through pictures. When we grow up, the art stimulates our brains in a very interesting way. According to the ACRM, American Congress of Rehabilitation Medicine, forms of art can lower stress, deepen focus, which does not seem to work with me, process emotions, and create new neural pathways which incentivize new thought and makes us smarter and more creative. But those are just words. How can we believe that art has actual effects on our brain? You may be asking yourself. But first of all, the American Council of Rehabilitation and Medicine. And second, I have seen these effects with my own eyes. May I tell you about the person that introduced me to art, Mr. Sergio Alfaro. This music teacher got diagnosed with brain cancer, and when the surgery came, he came out without any major damages to his brain. Next class he came to, he told us that it was thanks to music that he was alright. I am personally a very art-driven person. I have practiced a lot of different forms of art. Drawing, music, theater, martial arts, writing, and I have loved every single bit of it. It's hard for me to open up to people, and before 2022 I didn't have any friends to drain my negative feelings. But my only thought was art, and for what it kept me sane. I am not amazing at any art. When I started, I do poorly. My fingers were too slow and reactive to play the guitar or piano. It was hard for me to focus. But my fingers began to be able to replicate my brain image. My fingers began to flow with the music. And my focus, I'm not gonna lie, this took 4 hours on Minecraft and 3 bowls of oatmeal to finish. But that's besides the point. Art has shaped my new lifestyle. Art has given me enriched thought, new ways to think, new ways to see life. Art has not only created but amplified so many things. It has given me confidence, depth, understanding, and I think I would be lost if I didn't explore art. I'll break down my experience with the different arts. Drawing, silly doodles galore. It gave me a clearer mind image, better memory, better precision. Music, funky grooves, gave me superior hand coordination across the two sides of my brain. It's currently helping with stage fright, which I suffer of, and more enjoyment from music. And well, theater, it amplified every aspect of my personality. It's the root for who I am as a person. It saved me from bottling up and exploding like a bomb. Art is such a valuable aspect of my life, and I will never be truly able to do it justice for what it has done to me. Every day I try to practice some form of it. Is it playing music, going to theater, or even practicing martial arts? It has skyrocketed my creativity, happiness, and my production levels. Art is truly a life-changing thing, and I want everybody to understand that art makes life so much happier and it gives people identity, motivation, and passion. It's beautiful how just staring at that silly doodle of someone else just drawing without a thought and figuring out how they feel. Once an artsy friend of mine drew something without thinking about it, and when they showed me the drawing, I figured out the meaning. And I told them what I thought of it, and they realized, oh my God, you're right. Art reaches deeper into our subconscious than we imagine. Art is connected to our brain and person in such a deep level, it's amazing. I don't really agree with that term, conclusion. How about we turn it into a beginning? Why? Because I want you all, everyone who's listening to me right now, to just go outside, witness the glory that is nature, and especially the phenomena I call golden hour. Life is art, and we aren't even batting an eye or enjoying it. We are always planning ahead, living in the future, or stuck in the past. But we're too blinded to enjoy the right now, to just go outside at the sunset, sit in the grass, or observe from your window if you can, as the golden hues cover our sky. And with that, I'm signing off. Thanks for coming to my TED Talk.